The Secrets of Health and Longevity of Julia Hawkins. Are you looking for some motivation on how to live a long life while being healthy? Look no further, since there is no one better than Julia Hawkins. Julia, who is 107 years old, continues to shatter track and field records despite her old age. But the question is, how does she keep looking so young and full of life? In this video, we will delve further into Julia's exceptional techniques to maintain her health and live a long life. We can learn much from Julia and her zest for life about how to be happy and prosperous regardless of age. You are about to be encouraged and amazed by Julia's wisdom and experience as we explore the secrets to her long life. Before we start, if you want to ensure you don't miss any future videos, click the bell and give the channel a thumbs up. Let's get going. Julia Hawkins was born in Wisconsin on February 23, 1916. Throughout the Great Depression, she devoted much of her life to her teaching career. Later, Julia and her husband Murray settled in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where they raised their 4 kids. Julia began participating in track and field events when she was 100 years old, after she had already developed a love for the sport. She rose to fame rapidly, and in 2017, she became the most aged woman to compete in the Olympic-sanctioned track and field outdoor championships. Being unconventionally focused on health and wellness at age 107, Julia Hawkins continues to be an inspiration to all. In this video, let's look at what Julia Hawkins considers to be the 5 most important principles for maintaining a healthy lifestyle and a youthful appearance. First and foremost, have an optimistic attitude. Positivity entails looking on the bright side of things regarding both external circumstances and internal states. Optimistic individuals can look past obstacles and see the bright side of every situation. Indeed, Julia Hawkins fits that description. Her 69-year-old son, Warren Hawkins, expressed his hope to have his mother's optimistic outlook on life. Never before have you encountered someone so good at looking on the bright side. Nothing is ever as bad as it seems. The glass is always half full, and everything will turn out well. She's just very focused. His comments about his mother. There is no doubt that Julia Hawkins' technique is supported by scientific evidence. Researchers have found that mindsets like optimism and pessimism can have far-reaching effects on people's health and happiness. A vital component of successful stress management is the optimistic frame of mind. Furthermore, there are various health benefits linked with managing stress effectively. Don't lose hope if you're naturally a pessimist. It's possible to train yourself to think more optimistically. One way to achieve this is to appreciate oneself. Engage in good self-talk and put oneself in the company of optimistic people. So tell us, is your glass half full or half empty? This age-old question regarding the power of positive thinking can reveal much about a person's outlook on life, sense of self-worth, and general optimism or pessimism. Next, try not to be scared of falling short. Julia recognizes the challenges that come with competing, but are not discouraged by them. The 50-yard dash is not difficult in any way. Nonetheless, accidents like falls, cardiac arrest, and stroke are always possible in competitions like those. Hopefully not, but I suppose it's possible at age 101. Indeed, anything is possible, Julia said. Most of us have likely experienced the fear of failure at some point. The dread of making mistakes might paralyze us, keeping us from engaging in anything. But if we let fear prevent us from moving forward, we miss out on some excellent possibilities, leading to sadness and a life filled with negative thoughts. Yet Julia Hawkins says we must accept that there is always a potential for failure in any activity we do. It takes courage to accept that possibility. Yet it rewards us with a better, more satisfying life. Here's how to put this method to use so you can live a long and fruitful life for as long as possible. Reflect on your experiences. Utilize what you've learned to improve your profession, and take advantage of any chance to expand your thoughts. Thirdly, eat healthy and live healthy. Everyone desires a longer lifespan. Making healthy decisions such as regular exercise, quitting smoking, and limiting alcohol use is often considered the key to achieving this goal. And this is exactly what Julia does. Julia Hawkins avoids unhealthy habits like smoking and drinking alcohol, and she eats well. Her typical diet consists of yogurt, soups, and salads, occasionally snacking on fried crabs and oysters. We all know that tobacco use harms health because it harms every internal organ. Smokers have a lower life expectancy of at least 10 years than non-smokers. Smoking increases the risk of death from bronchitis and emphysema by 17 times in men, and from tracheobronchial and bronchial cancer by more than 23 times in men. Among middle-aged males, smoking nearly quadruples the chance of death from coronary heart disease. If you want a healthy life, like Julia's, you should avoid tobacco and eat well. A recent study indicated that healthy eating habits could add around 10 years to the lives of young adults, and 6 to 7 years to their lives. Changing your diet drastically might be challenging. Nonetheless, to increase longevity, there may be some advantages to introducing foods like nuts, beans, and a diet high in fish and plant foods like soy products and tea. Another thing is embrace adventures. At a young age, Julia was introduced to the world of adventure. Her family took a boat ride down the Mississippi River from Chicago to Louisiana when she was just a baby. That was a fantastic experience. I had a blast, Hawkins stated. I rode horseback, played golf, wandered in the jungle, and returned home with a monkey. Hawkins' pet monkey was known for getting into all sorts of mischief. There's no country she hasn't explored on her travels. Hawkins, fresh from college, taught all 4 grades in a single classroom on a banana plantation in Honduras. The point is, having an adventurous mindset helps us connect with others on a deeper and more meaningful level and face everyday life's challenges with a feeling of resilience, curiosity, and a willingness to take chances. In addition to bolstering your confidence and allowing you to develop your character, adventuring broadens your horizons intellectually. Traveling to a new place and learning about a new culture might provide you with invaluable life lessons that you wouldn't otherwise encounter. A person's perspective and capacity for action are enriched by experiences outside the usual. Lastly, stay in close relationships. Hawkins is well-versed in developing close relationships with family and friends. It is something that she values the most and advises others the same. Having positive social relationships has been shown to increase one's life. A person's overall health improves as their network grows stronger. Connecting with others is easiest when one has a loving relationship with one's partner, friends, and family. The link between social connections and longevity is puzzling, but its significance remains clear. Those with healthy relationships can better look for themselves and engage in less unhealthy behaviors. In addition, it's believed that the adverse effects of stress are minimized when you have supportive people in your life. Get into the practice of sharing good stories as one approach to enhance your interpersonal interactions. We interact with one another through stories, and sharing a good narrative makes communication stronger. Instead of giving a boring status update to out-of-town relatives over the phone, try relating an exciting story about your child or an unusual incident at the office. Stories are the oxygen that sustains human connection. Spend more time with those that matter most to you. Get out and do stuff with them, and you'll find that your meetings, phone calls, and face-to-face interactions improve dramatically. To sum up, Julia Hawkins supports continuous learning throughout one's life. She enjoys reading books on various topics, including science, history, and literature. Being a lifelong learner, Julia also enjoys attending lectures and seminars to pick the brains of experts in various subjects. According to Julia, one of the keys to her long life is her persistent curiosity, which she credits with keeping her mind active and sharp. Active living is also essential to Julia Hawkins. She isn't one to stick to a rigorous fitness routine, and instead enjoys various sports and hobbies. Julia believes that doing something you enjoy is essential to staying motivated and consistent with physical activity. She also goes on daily walks and spends lots of time outside to keep fit. Julia Hawkins is a person who regularly takes stock of her good fortune and counts her blessings. She appreciates her loved ones, her friends, and the many doors that have opened for her. For Julia, maintaining a grateful mindset is crucial to experiencing happiness and success in life. Julia Hawkins deeply respects the natural world and makes it a point to enjoy it every day. She enjoys working in her garden, walking in the park, and contemplating nature's beauty. Julia claims that she feels renewed and centered after spending time in nature. As you can see, these suggestions are great. We can work them into our regular lives to feel healthier and look younger. It's never too late to make changes for the better, and Julie Hawkins is living proof of that. So let's take her advice and put our health first. We sincerely hope you found this video to be informative and valuable. Kindly subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on our videos. We will see you in the next one.